Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to TeamODZ Live. And Rick's having fun today, aren't you, Rick? You can do. You can do. Do it. You're doing that now. Probably means that I'm going to have to. Mine might already have done it. Usually does them while I'm asleep. Very often not very often I see mine say, "There's an update for you." I don't know where Rick's gone now. Come on, Rick. Were you actually planning on riding today? Oh, I know who's leading our divas tomorrow now. Yeah. I guess you better go and put that mouth in the trash before it starts smelling. It's dead. Hey there, Ben. Thank you for the ride on. The other horse. Huh? Am I going to get 2 minutes? I'd really like to be able to use my coffee stop on the climb up on the volcano here, but I think it's going to be enabled just after. Hello. How do, Ben? Oh, it does help. Thank you, Ben. It does help when I turn Rick on, doesn't it? You didn't want to hear Rick complaining about his firmware updates. There you go. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah. I know I didn't want to hear about it, about my firmware update issues.
Yeah.
Why am I having?
Hopefully you can hear me. It was just Rick. Oh, 30 seconds. 30 seconds to my coffee stuff. I'm going to get it in time. But yeah, Ben, I've got to do 50 kilometers today. Some numpty. Signed up for a 100 miles in April challenge yesterday. So I did 100 kilometers yesterday. I do 60 today now. I did 3 before I joined Maria here. There we go. Coffee stop enabled. Often stretch a bit. Oh my. Got a lot of stuff out today. And take it to its university tomorrow and fix her other car. Yoga. I like vanilla yoga. Oh no, that's yogurt. Especially on Gorilla.
The yogurt pants?
Yeah.
You have vanilla colored yogurt pants?
No.
Yeah.
glad the ankle's getting better, Ben. Oh, better get back on the bike here. Seconds. Those 3 minutes go way too quick.
Whew. Man. All right, I'm right.
There's Rick abandoned. Rick's messing about today. I don't think he plans on riding at all. He just wanted to come and keep me company.
I should bring a mat to work and do all of my other like core stuff and everything there. Like push-ups. I need to do more push-ups. But I always end up being like, oh, don't have time for that. Just gonna do like a few. Just enough to do push-ups, but never go further with that. Really kind of a pointless effort. I'm not gonna fully do. Why is the heat on? we had our warmest temperatures yesterday since the fall. 65. Yeah. Absolutely insane. It's just such a chilly start. I mean, it hasn't been like super bad, but this hasn't been warm yet. Hasn't had those kind of days where you're like, you know, oh, there's summer, you know. Soon enough.
Boy,
All else fails.
how's you doing, lad?
A week from now. Yeah, the rest of the week, I guess, like there isn't even a hope for breaking the 50-degree mark until like Monday. Like right now, we're just hoping for 60s. It's insane. But in a week, about a week and like 4 hours from now, where I'm going, I won't need summer. Because it's pretty much always summer there in Florida.
Bill Murray just rode past me.
Who?
Bill Murray.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know, right? Asking if it really was the Gophers.
You think he's trapped doing the same route over and over again every day?
I don't know. I think he might be looking for ghosts. Ben says summer doesn't exist anymore, Rick.
Yeah.
The seasons are autumn, winter, and rain.
Until it gets here. And then all of a sudden we forget about all the complaining and work we had to do till it showed up. And then it's just like 80s and sunny every day, and I don't even look at the weather anymore.
And then we're complaining about the heat.
No, I never. Yes, people do, but I don't. I'm not one of them. When it's like, you know, one of those days where it's like mid-90s and high humidity and everyone's complaining it's really hot in the brewery. I mean, it does. It gets extremely hot in the brewery. But I'm still just happy it's here. And that winter's that far away.
What's 118 then?
Is that the weather number?
I don't know. I don't remember that one.
Oops.
Oh, was that the silly one with the two guys in it? I can't remember. 118, 118. Vaguely remember something about that.
Yes, we are at the Spring of Deception.
There we go. At least I remember something then.
We might be getting close to actual spring, actually. I think we might have been at the Spring of Deception. That was in the beginning of April. And then, or what was it? No, that was in March. And then the beginning of April came in with 2 snowstorms. Now we're definitely in the pollinating because I can feel it. I've been started taking allergy medicine last week. Thing is, like last year when we were in actual spring, summer was right around the corner, and then June turned into a month of rain and 50 and 60 degree weather. I hope that doesn't happen this year. I was happy that we had the one day it didn't rain was during the Hincapie. Was during the Hincapie Grand Fondo. Yeah, we're starting to get, the buds are starting to open up on the trees now. It's gonna have leaves in no time here. Hey, that's you behind me.
Where?
I'm right frozen.
I don't see you.
You might reach me soon. I have 5 minutes till I start working. Or we might be going at the same pace.
Oh, I'm with Maria. We're doing 2.3. Ooh, I'm almost halfway. Yeah, I was a real numpty yesterday. Well, I was a real numpty for stuff. But I think you know that already. What do you know in terms of here? Yes. Yeah, we've... I was going to look for that one, Owen. A friend of mine shared it a few months ago. But I really like that one because it's very right for here. I can't use what word? Numpty? Numpty. I can't want to call myself it. Hey there, Kevin. What's your buddy? Just finished your workout. What did you do? I found the Ride 100 miles in April challenge yesterday. With only 2 days of April left. So I signed up for it. Did 60 miles yesterday, so I've got to do 40 today. I'm halfway. I did 3 kilometers before this ride. $30 to go. Lactate shuttling. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. Oh my. Well, I hope you shuttled.
Lactate shuttling. I'm trying to shuttle this sciatic nerve right now.
Alright, I'll watch that later then. Thank you.
It's my annual force my lower back to deal with the fact that we're riding outside and we're in a more aero position. And we're dealing with bumps. It's also that part. I did go far too hard on my first ride though.
Hey, Rick, have a ride on.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. Right by my side now.
You caught me. I'll be here for a moment until the first wave starts. It isn't too bad. This is all like short blocks, but You do get
Yes,
up to
Kevin.
305.
Yeah, I've got a Swift play on my bars here. Does make things like ride on bombs a bit easier. When I first got them, I went through repack rush, repack ridge, whichever it is. See what it was like, and trying to steer through each of the power-ups and things in there, and I almost came off my rollers multiple times. It's taken a bit of practice.
So I think my plan for this week is tomorrow gonna do a zone 2 again. Hey, there's another England. Keep meeting all kinds of Englands on here. I've met Edward England. Now there's the D England.
Yeah, I pretty much use a single gear when I'm riding rides like this. I'm on rollers. I just want a constant power. Oh, there goes Rick.
Yeah, D England. He's from South Africa. No, that wasn't South Africa.
You have to say knock Ian to him. No, Ian. Koyamura. There you go. I had to think then. Trying to think back to the Afrikaans lessons from Jerry.
I wasn't even close to a South African flag. I was a Jamaican flag. So far off. But he lives in New York City.
13 minutes to a coffee stop. Does it hurt to think it does sometimes, Ben? Yeah.
I don't even know what I put the turkey.
Okay, Ben, you could always get a friend to buy one for you and send it over. I'm sure there's a bit of that going on. It's the same in Canada, I think. There was something or other that you couldn't get in Canada at one time. And,
that was fast.
What was fast?
Donnie England followed me right back. Jamaican Donnie England. A Jamaican England. How about that?
The next coffee stop. I'll have to fill a bottle up.
I can't see what Ben typed there.
Thought they knew a stripper. Surprised the Automod didn't catch that.
I might have even subconsciously just swung it over my head before I threw it to the side.
Yeah, one. Me too, but those that have it are complaining that it's not there, and those that don't have it are kind of glad that there isn't that divide. Yeah. It just turned into a race between those that do and those that don't.
Would have made it tough for me.
Yes, it would. Everyone that has steering would just steer out into the middle of the road, so those that can't follow and don't get draft.
Yeah. Oh, this one's hard.
Long 9 minutes.
So, for our flight to Florida, next week. So, Bangor International Airport only has, I could probably get there in 5 minutes. No, 10 minutes. No, maybe 5. Anyway.
Well, let's split the difference. 7.5.
But they have cheap direct flights to Orlando, Florida, out of Bangor. But it only has one runway, which is one of the largest, if not the largest, runway on the East Coast. But they have to do repairs to that.
Wait. What about Newark? I think that's a bit bigger.
What about what?
Newark.
Yeah.
Isn't that on the East Coast?
The airport, but not the runway. We have a very large runway. Because it was originally built to hold fuelers and stuff. And there's still fuelers that are stationed here. But
well, I'll bow to your superior knowledge.
It's made for big planes. It was on the list of emergency landing spots for the shuttle because of its size. But we only have one of them, so that needs repairs now. And so in order to do the repairs, they're shutting it down for 3 days every week, up until I think like the end of May or something, to repave all of it. So we had to, of course, it's going to be shut down when we need to fly out to go to Florida. So we had to catch a flight from Portland, which costs a little more. And we have to drive to Portland now. But then yesterday, the news came through that the FAA still hadn't approved the runway work. So they canceled the shutdowns until they can hear back. And I'm like, well, that's great. We could have flown out of Bangor. Now it's probably too late.
You know, Rick, it's a good job you don't complain about anything on this stream, isn't it?
Yeah, this is where I come to complain. So far we have Garmin, and we have, I don't know if I'm complaining about the FAA, probably the FAA. I want that work done. Yeah, pretty much yesterday, today, and tomorrow, but they're doing it every week up until I think the last week of May is going to be the last one. So I'm guessing they're paving it in sections, giving it a couple days to set. I guess there was a situation, there had been a couple spots where they had to repair because pavement came up during was getting broken up when the frost goes out. And sometimes we get a visit from that that Antonov, that huge cargo plane, the largest one. That one, that Russian one, that it's the largest one in the world. We'll get those like once a year, and I guess the last time it came in and landed, it actually broke up a bunch of pavement. They had to shut down the runway to do repairs. So they got the federal funding to be able to replace the whole thing, but Garmin was just being annoying. My Garmin Varia, the Varia radar it was taking a while to connect the other day. And so usually that means it needs an update. So I went on to update it through the app or through the application on my laptop. And it just kept on installing over and over and over and saying that it wasn't installed. So after 6 tries, I gave up. But now I don't know if it's installed or not. I'll find out the next time I ride. Or next time I ride outside at least. And then it did the same thing for my watch. I went and installed, had 4 updates. But I thought it automatically updated. I guess I haven't set that properly. It's done it before though. But then I went on to do that. And that one at least installed some of them, but not all of them. And then Garmin wouldn't even recognize my headlight when I plugged that in to see if that had any updates. What a mess. I love this technology. The Garmin radar has changed my life. Riding on the road, being able to see traffic behind me and stuff, but I do miss the days of just pushing the button and it's on, and then pushing the button again to change to whatever blinky setting I want, and not having to do all this connecting and then ride through a certain place where the signal's weird and all of a sudden it's disconnected, and then you're riding trying to reconnect it. It won't be a big deal. The worst it does, well, actually I did have one. It was an organized like cancer ride. I did 100 miles and it wouldn't work for me there, but I was in a group with a couple people. They are nice. I definitely recommend them. I don't recommend the headlight as much. I feel like you could get more out of a cheaper headlight because the connectivity, all it does is lower the battery life, and I don't know, I just don't notice it being that helpful compared to just being able to reach up and click it to whatever you want. Sometimes it's like I don't want to go through all of my settings in my headset to try to change the light setting if it's starting to get dark or something. I'd rather just reach out and push the button, but then I do that and then it changes it back to whatever I had it set on before. But the radar is really good. That changed my feeling of safety quite a bit. At least makes me prepared for when vehicles are coming, and like if there isn't much of a shoulder, I know a vehicle is coming, so I can try to stay over. Just gives me more awareness of what's happening behind me. Or if you get those vehicles that slow down and you're like, You hear them, but you're like, why? Where are they? Why aren't they passing? And then you have to look over your shoulder. Instead, you can just look down your headset and see that they're just hanging out behind you. I don't know about the video ones. I've heard those are good if you've ever been rear-ended and then had to fight with insurance companies. So that's where I got the recommendation for that one from, was one of my friends who had just been rear-ended, and he was going through a lot of issues trying to prove that it wasn't his fault and that it was the college student that was texting. Oh, it is. Plus, I'm sure it's also a bigger draw on the battery life.
I've got a Shimano camera that goes under my rear seat.
Yeah. Yeah, so that would be good. Heard there's issues with those too, though. It's like every portable camera seems to have some sort of issue these days. Either like overheating, or low battery life, or poor quality. I see those ones, they're like the Fly something, or I don't even know. They were, they had a booth set up at last year's Kincapi Grand Fonda, but I didn't even bother to go look at it. But now I'm kind of interested in that. They're not outrageously priced. They are still expensive though. Yeah, that one. The cyclists Fly. This year I'm going to go to that booth and see if they have a raffle or something for a free one. Or maybe I'd come up with a deal with the guy where, be like, if I get first place, I will spread the good word about this product. If you sponsor me with, just all you have to do is give me one and give me a jersey. I'll spread the good word. But only if I get first. Then you'll know I'm fast. Yes. I'll talk about it everywhere. Even if I'm traveling and I go into the rest area and I'm in the stall, I'll just start talking out loud about the cyclic Fly to anybody who's listening, or even if they're not listening. I'll read it out like I just saw an amazing advertisement on my phone. Oh, wow, look at this product. This looks like it could change my life. Oh, wait, I have one, and it has changed my life. Oh, I gotta do it again. How many of these are there? There's a lot. 3 more. Okay. Man, bike felt great the other day though. The headwind, it wasn't even really a headwind, but it was a wind. That did not feel great after having no headwind all winter. It's always the toughest thing I have to tackle at the beginning of the season is not overdoing it, because I feel like I need to go faster. I also didn't really care though too. I was kind of thinking like, let's burn all the matches on this ride. I'll tell you though, if you ever bonk because you didn't eat enough all day long after riding too much, if you go to the convenience store, head straight for the donut section. Doesn't matter how good the donuts are. Best donut you've ever had. Or the best 3 donuts you've ever had.
Only 3?
I think I ate the worst donut I've ever had in my life and my favorite donut I've ever had in my life all at once. It was weird. I was like, this is garbage. What did they even, how do they sell this? But I was just, that thing was gone in 2 seconds. And I was so happy eating it. I was just at that point where I was probably pedaling at like 50 RPM. Just really like, just arms straight. And any time that I could, I would just stop pedaling. I coasted right into that gas station. That was bad. Now, I've just been talking that morning about how I don't think I've ever fully bonked. Yeah, those were like some crazy donuts, weren't they? Weren't they like big donuts and they had all kinds of cool flavors?
Now I know what I need to do for when you get here, Owen. I need to go to Manderfields. I'm going to Manderfields before I come and meet you, and I'm going to get a box of a dozen Manderfields donuts.
Yeah, but hey, get through this one first, I guess.
All of them, Owen. You want all of them. It's not a question.
We have a cool donut shop here where they make it after you order it. They have like selections in the cooler, in the case, but you choose it and then they make it right there. And it comes in a pie tin that's like this big. These are like 12-inch donuts. They are so good. They're a lot though. And the Boston cream is interesting because it's still a ring, but they fill it with the Bavarian cream all the way around the ring and then dip it in the chocolate.
You just get it right on from Megan.
Yeah.
I did too. That guy's jersey that says base on the back of it. It's up ahead. Makes me think of the old BASF logo from the old cassette tapes.
Wow. I think the fatigue's kind of setting in. All it took was 1 day or 2 days of easy going.
I've got 14 kilometers to go, but I want to do a little bit extra just to make sure. So I'll go to I'll do 17.
Well, Yesterday I did get a crazy amount of steps at work. That could also be why I'm feeling a little bit tired today. Yeah, so I'm happy because I spent most of this week working by myself. So everybody's gone, either on vacation or doing sales stuff. And just pretty much Clay and I, and Clay is doing his own thing on one side, I'm doing my own thing on the other. But one thing I've realized is now I have to do a lot of walking. There's no more having other people doing all of the go get that, go get this type stuff. I have to go get it all myself. Ended up with over 10,000 steps.
Hey up, Ian. Missing you.
Ever since the day that you went away.
Eric, stop it. We'll be shutting the stream off. You'll be scaring people away.
Every single day.
Oh.
Okay. Every night I pray. I'll be missed.
There we go. I muted him on the stream, so I'll turn him back on when he stops.
All right, I'm done.
All right, he's done.
I had to get the chorus out.
I mean, there's no way that we're going to get dinged for copyright stuff because that was so far from the original that it'll be unrecognizable. Yeah. So we're okay there.
And I did long pauses so that it will fool any sort of whatever it is that's looking for that.
I don't know.
I do stop at some point.
Teleworking. Ian.
Last night I stopped for almost 7 hours.
$15K to go. I think there's a badge for this.
Yeah, I hear it's you guys are having summer-like weather down there in the mid-Atlantic areas. Must be nice. It's not too bad here, but it's just what's up with the no 70s? What's going on here? But, you know, we're gradually being led into it, so that's good. There's none of that, like, 70 today, you know, high 50s the next day. We're just doing slight changes. Either way, at this point, I'm just happy it's not freezing.
Give it time.
I can still go outside and not feel cold.
Yeah, on cut the grass today.
And it's 40 degrees at 7 in the morning. Not too bad.
$19 Probably not going to get another coffee stop in. I don't know. It'll be close. I might get one.
Ooh,
just to finish off.
First race is next Tuesday, huh?
Ooh.
Have you gotten any outdoor time yet, Owen? And do you also tend to, when you make the switch to outside, like if it's over 20-mile ride, do you ever get the lower back pain that I get? Probably.
Just your saddle, Rick.
Bit. I don't want to adjust my saddle. I don't know. I'll find out when we're getting closer. I haven't thought about it yet. I'm dealing with Garmin issues. I'm dealing with, what other issues was I dealing with?
Use from me, Ben, and Owen. Can't remember my last outdoor ride, Owen. I think it was in either May or June 2022.
Yeah, I mean, my saddle might be a little high on my outdoor bike, but it always goes away. That's the thing, is like, once I ride it for a week or so, all of a sudden it just disappears. So I always like to just leave it and just deal with it until my body gets used to it. Good part though was for my outride and my back ride on Saturday, I had 50-50 pedaling. That's a new one for coming off the trainer. That doesn't usually happen at all. It's usually like 51, 52 to 49, 48.
That's really nothing.
Until I've been riding outside for a little while longer.
I might just be able to finish this on a coffee still.
Now that I think of it though, I do feel like every year when I start riding outside, I lower my saddle just a tad. And then eventually it ends back up to where I started by the end of the season. Oh yeah. What is your ODZ bike anyway? You have a special ODZ bike? Mine's a half ODZ bike. It has the same color orange and black. No blue though. Ah, very nice. Wow, that's spot on. Did you put the extra colors on, or is that how it came?
Send him a picture. On.
Oh, I saw it. He sent it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mine happened to be lucky because it found me. I just found a way to buy it. Couldn't believe it the day I bought that bike.
Project 1, there you go.
Yeah. Could get like a blue stem cap.
No, that'd be awesome. Get Faith to do the design work for a bike for me.
Yeah, that would be cool. Uh-oh, I think you have a new idea for your stock options.
I do. Maybe I was thinking about a bike next year. I've already got Vicky's spoken for.
Would you still stick with a Madone?
I don't know.
They are awfully priced.
Awfully priced.
It's probably like 3 times more what you paid for your Madone that you ride now.
Well, this one
Depending
I got
on the model, I guess.
because it was the previous year, so I got a good discount on it.
Ah, that's right. It's essentially what mine was. Mine was about to be the previous year. Couldn't believe that. I just walked in. And
Mine's a 54 on.
I was over looking at it, and then he's like, I'll give you a good deal on that one. I need it out of here. Road bikes just aren't selling here. I need to get a gravel bike on that stand because it was like the prominent display. And man, I was like, let me make a call real quick. I had been looking at bikes for a little bit. And when he told me the price, I was like, wow, I've been looking at like used bikes for that price. Okay. So yeah, it found me. I'd been going in and running my fingers down the top tube a few times already though.
You know, a genie doesn't pop out when you rub the top tube, you know.
I was hoping. Eventually it did. I was like, I'd like this bike. And it happens. And then right after I bought the bike, Grace started All Star Cheer like 2 months later. And there went all of the extra things. The white pops out.
That's the second lap where I've had XP there. No power up. Uh-oh. Owen's in danger of S-1 here. That made a good increase on my my drops. I'm almost at 55,000 now. I might make that before I finish here. 55 million, sorry. $30,000 to go. Oh, and in September you fly to Chicago, do you? You come into Chicago and then to Milwaukee. Yeah. I've never stopped at the Milwaukee airport before. I'll have to have a drive around that, see what it's like.
I've always found it very easy. I've been there a few times to pick people up, and it was in and out. It's a very small feeling airport for how actually busier than it seems that it actually is.
Is it antenna friendly? Is someone with a 14-foot antenna on the back of their truck?
Well, that part. Can't remember. I'm guessing I did park in parking garage.
Okay, all right.
Could always just pull up official leg to the front area and just leave it running. Be like, look at the antenna. I don't know. It looks like it might be official.
Yeah.
We better not touch it.
I hope that's in the afternoon, Owen.
I think I might have to go quickly after this. Yeah.
You're at least you'll have already done immigration and what have you, customs in Chicago, so it'll be a quick collect your bags and out in Milwaukee.
Now go on, get.
All right.
Oh, nice. Ironwork Hotel. That sounds fun.
I wonder where they got the name for that hotel from.
It's probably the greenhouses that are over near there.
Yeah, that'd be an hour and a half, 2 hours to Chicago.
I can leave in like 7 minutes.
How? That's a question. So, once you get on the 94 towards Chicago, unless you take kind of back roads, you got the tolls to deal with. You used to be able to pull over and pay them there and then, but they've stopped doing that now. So, might have to set up a temporary iPass account.
You're gonna want to watch out for bandits on the way to LA.
No, I'll send you details of iPass. You know, there is a thing that you can do on there to temporarily add a plate to your account on there, so that specifically for rentals. But that would certainly be a question for them. And that only covers Illinois. But where, when it's all done and dusted, once your trip's over, where do you fly out from? You come back to Milwaukee? Well, you've got to return the bike, I guess.
Did you sign up for some sort of a foreign exchange rider program that Harley's doing?
Well, I've done 60 kilometers today now, but I'm going to go a little bit further. Yes, I do get a coffee stop.
That's pretty cool though, that you can go, and never really thought of that, like go do a tour at the Harley Museum and be able to rent a bike to then travel with. How much leather do you currently own, Owen?
Wait a minute, hang on a second. Is this a conversation that we're supposed to be having on TeamODZ Live?
I don't know, I guess we'll see. Because there may not be enough leather. Yeah. He's definitely going to be he'll be complaining about the bum and probably the lower back. Well, actually, you guys are doing it so over such a long period of time that it probably won't be too bad. I know my mom used to do big trips with my stepdad on his Harley, and she would always complain about that. Maybe that's where I got my complaining from. Yeah. Are you getting like one of the, what is it, like a Road King or something? Kind of sounds like it with the big armchair in the back. All right, I have 1 minute left of this workout, then I have to go fast. Are Road Kings the ones that have the big chair in the back and like the lots of side storage and all that stuff? A Road Glide, okay. Yeah, that would be a shame to get 2 bikes and like end up coming to a red light somewhere in the beginning of the trip and see Cass come to a stop and just keep going. And be like, oh no, let me help you pick that up. Oh man. All right. I guess that's all I can do. Oh, actually, do coffee stop to try to get the extra mileage. All right.
200 meters and 12 seconds. Will I make it? I'm going to have to pedal a bit here. Going uphill as well. That'll get me there. There it is. 60k. Plus the 3 I did before. That should get me 900 miles yesterday and today. Let's see if I get the badge. If there is a badge.
All right. I gotta go. I will. See you later.
Fine. Do you like that?
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking of the road glide or the street glide. Yeah. All right. See you, Owen.
Say, I completed
See you,
it.
Ben, if you're still there. Bye, everybody.
All right.
Bye, Andy.
Bye, Rick.
Day.
Yep, you too.
Bye.
There we go. It says I completed it. Yay. For one horrible moment, I couldn't find it then. I was thinking I'd just ridden 60 kilometers this morning for nothing. Right, well, Owen, when you get here in September, hopefully I can do any taxiing that you need. Get you from the airport to the hotel and pick the bike up and what have you. It'll be a pleasure to do that for you. Copy that. All right. Well, I guess I'm done him straight off there. Hopefully it recovered then. I will be back tomorrow with Rick and Odivas. Hopefully, I think I'm leading. So until then, take care. There is a good bunch on us on the way. All right, well, we'll talk about stuff, I'm sure. All right, I will be... oh, that's my intro. There it is. We'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you very much. Owen, Ben, who else did we have? Kevin, there you go. In the stream chat. We'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye for now.